an albino reticulated python, which is 8 feet long right now, but he can grow to be 30 feet and several hundred pounds. Welcome to Comcast Local Edition. I'm Jessica Rivera. I'm Jessica Rivera reporting from a DUI checkpoint in Garden Grove. Santa Ana once had a large black population, so it's a chance for old neighbors and friends to come out and reunite. For this segment of Window to Your Health, we're going to introduce to you a program where all you'll need are 2 free weights and a Swiss ball. We'll be back with more excitement from the 2005 AAU Beach Volleyball Finals. Stay tuned. Inbound helicopters, rescue workers gearing up, victims ready to play their part. It's all part of a training scenario worked out at the Orange County Fire Training Facility in Anaheim.
This is going to be our meeting point right here. It's going to be easy to get separated.
These are civilian medical workers who are deployed with National Search and Rescue Task Forces. There are 28 of them nationwide. California has 7 of them.
Not only firefighters and first responders, but also civilians, all specialists in their own areas.
Tonight, rescuers have to crawl through tunnels and find ways to extricate people from tight spots.
Watch his head, guys. Watch his head.
It's not for the claustrophobic. This is really a race against time. Rescuers call this the golden hour, 60 minutes to get a victim to a trauma center in order to ensure their chance of survival.
All of us who do this type of work give up. We give up a certain personal freedom, the ability to respond 24/7 to a pager, to any kind of disaster, because the nation's calling.
Evacuate! Evacuate!
The scenario's collapsed building has become unstable, and rescuers don't want to add to the casualty list. Walking away may be the toughest lesson these men and women have to learn.
One of the things we need to do is train the people in an absolute realistic scenario so they're prepared to deal with these really unique disasters.
This convention had to be every little boy's dream, being able to see and pet the animals your mom would never let you bring home. For reptile breeder Bob Clark, his childhood curiosity of reptiles is now how he makes his living.
Well, this has always been something that I like since I was a kid, really. I couldn't get enough of the snake, and when I was a kid, really, we had the no snake rule at my house.
Obviously, that rule didn't stick, but if you have the same love of reptiles, there was plenty to see. From exotic snakes, 2-headed turtles, to these very rare ghost chameleons, which can turn any color you can imagine.
I have one other snake. He's just a regular ball python. I have 2 rats, 1 hamster.
This is an albino reticulated python, which is 8 feet long right now, but he can grow to be 30 feet and several hundred pounds.
Keeping reptiles is a lot more popular than it used to be. It's something that appeals to a broad range of people.
You may not want this 250-pound, 19-foot python in your home, but I've got to say, it was very cool to be able to see such rare and exotic creatures that we would never be able to see up close otherwise. For This Week in Garden Grove, I'm Jessica Rivera.
Okay, relax.
It was quite obvious to police that this man had way too much to drink. The checkpoint didn't start till 9 p.m., but he decided to catch officers' attention early.
We were coming out here to set up this checkpoint, and on the way here, just down the street, we had a drunk driver who drove up over the medium, crashed his car and got it stuck on center medium.
Okay, sir, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol, okay? I think you've had a little bit too much to drink tonight, and I don't think you should be driving.
We're not going to stand for it, and we're going to be out here, and we're going to be doing enforcement, and we're going to get the message out that if you drink and drive, you will go to jail.
See your driver's license?
It was also a seatbelt and license enforcement checkpoint where Sabas Enriquez was not drinking, but was driving without a valid California driver's license.
This is going to hurt a lot because in my line of work, the company sends me to San Juan Capistrano and different places all over.
There were also those suspected of drunk driving who were cleared.
We appreciate they stay long and it's cold. The weather is cold like that, but they stay outside to have the people like that. It's really good.
The checkpoint was the first joint effort conducted by Garden Grove and Westminster Police.
They asked if we would come over and assist with some of our officers because we do patrol the area also. We should be aware of the problems in the area.
This is Jessica Rivera reporting. The parade celebrated its 25th year. The theme is the legacy of our heritage. Parade founder Helen Shipp is the Grand Marshal. She started it all in 1980 with a single band and less than 10 marchers.
We had a little time getting it started. So it's important that we be able to celebrate our heritage.
There are almost 100 entries this year marching down Civic Center Drive, many of them celebrating African American contributions to America. This group honors the all-black Tuskegee Airmen of World War II. Representatives of the late 19th century Buffalo Soldiers got a ride, and the 100 black men of Orange County were on the march. The parade is not only a chance for Santa Ana to celebrate their cultural diversity. Santa Ana once had a large black population, so it's a chance for old neighbors and friends to come out and reunite.
I look forward to coming here every year, just to see the people that I've grew up with as little kids and went to school with. I see them here every year.
I think living in Orange County, we have a different, diverse of people and communities, and it's just good to know things about everybody's culture.
It's important that everybody get out here and see what each culture has to offer. When things occur, then we would understand each other a little bit more, I think.
This is Jessica Rivera reporting.